It's an awesome thing to find out the history of the Hot Wheels that you have in your collection. And finding out a little bit about the history of the Hot Wheels you have in your collection makes you go peg hunting to put the Hot Wheels in your collection. That whole catch-22 thing. And this is why I like the hotline of Diecast. This gentleman, he shows you cars. I mean, he doesn't make a real big thing about peg hunting. He shows you that it does exist for him. It does exist for how his collection has grown, but he gives you insight and history about the cars. Doesn't matter if it's JDM, if it's European, if it's other parts of Asia that's making cars like the Proton Saga out there in Malaysia, and now the variations is in white and red, but he gives you an actual breakdown of the history of the car, why it was developed, who started it, where it's been at, blah, 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 blah. You know, Volkswagen in Brazil. I mean, hey, when you're a car manufacturer and you have an opportunity to do something, you're going to do it. I mean, same thing. The Dodge brothers made pretty much 90% of the first Ford cars that came off of Ford's plant line. But during World War II, when there was American GIs fighting through the Battle of the Bulge and fighting World War II, Henry Ford and the Ford Motor Company companies was still making tires to supply Hitler and the trucks for the Nazi war machine. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. Um, And I think after that, that is why he insisted that his son married the Firestone daughter, as Firestone was making tires and they were doing a better job at it. But so here we go. But now I'm talking about the Hirohata Merc, knowing that it came from an existing car under the Mercury brand, but then got augmented by the gentleman of Robert Masato Hirohata, or everybody called him Bob. American car designer, car enthusiast, and he was able to speak to those people, the individuals that got his cars, and make certain design changes that he wanted, and they gave the car after the designs on his name. And I'm sure back in the day, if you looked at the car even closely, I mean, it looks pretty sleek. So back in the day, that was a pretty good looking car. And by the day's standards, does it ride as well? I'm sure it doesn't, because the roads were different back in the heyday of that vehicle back in 1951. So, 1951 to 2025, it's a different set of asphalt, a different set of drivers out here. So I don't think the car with the original suspension would have really made it a comfortable ride and on today's United States roads, because it's just the roads that just beat up here in the United States. But if you look at the car, you will see an awesome vehicle. Then what Hot Wheels has done to it is, hey, guess what? We got a good vehicle here. We're going to go ahead and die cast it, and we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to give color variations. We're going to give it Spectra Flame for the super treasure hunt, for the regular treasure hunt, and really make this car something. But you would think that what Hot Wheels was doing was innovative, which it was, but the Hirohata Merc had already had the yellow, the lime green, and the white variations. It's the Super Treasure Hunt that went purple, which still was a good deal, but to let Hot Wheels get in on the bandwagon was just an awesome thing. Just, check out the video some more. Thank you for watching it. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Um, and just thank you. Have a great day today.